Cave and Clover Productions.
Tickets
Yeah.
to the show, so we went to go see Dogma Society and a band called Alex Sucks.
I never heard of these.
And
Was Emo Chris there?
Emo Chris was not there.
Oh.
Is that a band?
Is that Chris Angel's brother?
Do you know Emo Chris?
Yeah.
Like my friend Emo Chris?
Yeah, we met. At Weapons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, we haven't
the
talked
long-haired guy.
Yeah, it looks like
ponytail?
We call him Prince of Persia.
He doesn't come out of the basement.
I haven't seen him in a while. I should give him a
He looks
call.
like Colin of Arabia.
Yeah, he really does. He really does. So anyway, we pre-ordered. So they sent an email out. Hey, anyone who pre-ordered, go to the WAB, and go upstairs and get your wristbands. So we go upstairs and they scan my thing, and then they give me the band for the loving touch, and that's to get in, right? And then they give me another band. It's a white band, and I go, what's that one for? And this 21-year-old girl looks at me and she's like,
Dude, had a lot of tables.
she goes, it's to drink.
Oh.
And I go, oh.
So I'm of
And
age.
Sam goes, we don't get out much.
Classic.
And I was like, fuck, I'm old, huh? And then I said, I'm just going to go now.
She didn't even card me.
And yeah, so we sat down and Sam was like, I'm a fucking idiot. And Sam's like, Jesus, you couldn't have been more stupider in that moment. I was like,
Possibly
I just
couldn't
didn't.
get
I was like,
any dumber.
I was like, I just didn't know. Okay, leave me alone.
I haven't been to a show in a while.
And then they had Speed playing on the thing.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I was really annoyed because like people were like, these kids were like coming to the bar because we sat at the bar and these kids were coming out in the bar and they're like, oh, what movie is this? Oh, is this who's that guy on there?
The John Wick?
That's that John Wick guy, right? And then it was like, is this what movie is this? This isn't the Matrix. And I was like, it's Speed.
Showing my age.
It's Speed. This is my podcast.
Yeah.
He dishes them out like
Yeah,
Gambit.
I was like,
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for ourselves
Here,
here.
you need to follow us
Yeah, he's
to
lighting them up
educate.
in purple and throwing them.
He's like, I make the cause charge and I go boom.
Oh yeah, but it was a good show last night. Those guys, these
I
kids.
didn't see any
from,
video, so I couldn't tell what they were.
I
sounding
didn't
like.
really post anything yet.
Oh.
So, Dogma Society, a really cool band. I bought some merch, and the guy at the merch table was like this super jacked, like Mexican dude, and I was like, "Damn, dude, what's up, dude? You lift, huh?" He's like, "What's up, man?"
He's like, "Orale,
He's like,
carnal."
"Hey, what up, man?" He's like, "How'd you hear about us?" And I was like,
Oh my God, I have a tattoo of
And
you
I
on my
was like,
chest.
You kind of look like my uncle, bro. No, I didn't. But like, I
You
bought
know
some merch
Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Who's Rodriguez?
And hey, that's Hefe Holmes. You don't know Hefe? And so he's like, yeah. He says, he's like, where'd you hear about him? I said, I saw him on TikTok like 6 months ago. Instantly fell in love. Like, listened to all their tracks. I was like, they have it. They got a good sound. I really, really like them. And he's like, oh, they got the sound from me, man. I was like, oh, you? I was like, are you? He's like, I'm their dad. And I was like, you're the dad? I was like, that is so cool. You went on tour with your
Up in smoke.
He went on tour with his kids to 3 of his sons to, fucking travel the United States. I thought that was fucking cool.
What a dad.
And the fucking kind of stupid thing is because it was windy as all hell outside last night, the power went out for like a second, and then like they couldn't get the mics to work, so the set had to be cut short.
And they're like,
So they played like 4.5 songs, maybe 5 songs, and but they were only allowed to play for like an hour. So it was like 8 o'clock when the show started, and then the second band came up, and it was like, I look at Sam, I'm like, it's already 9 o'clock. I was like, I guess we can
What
go.
are we doing here? I have to get to bed.
holy
I was
golly,
like-
the street lights are on.
I was like, should we go see a movie or something? I was like, do you want to go to a bar? You want to go like
Do
just
something?
like hang out? And she's like, I don't know. So let's just stay here. So we stayed and listened to Alex Sucks, and they were pretty cool. And
Was it true? The
was-
shitty Beatles.
it was a shitty. No, they have a cool sound. I mean, it was cool seeing like
Somebody you've
young
never
kids,
seen.
so many younger kids out there like jamming out and rocking. And I saw my younger self out there.
Were they
like,
slamming?
Yeah, they were slamming.
They were slam dancing.
Yeah, they were slam dancing. Like
They don't call it that anymore, but
Sonny-
I like that better.
Sonny from
Skrillex.
Sonny from the
Bono?
Dogma Society. He
Oh.
like after the first song, he like put his hands out and was like, "Open it up," and then all of a sudden all the kids went crazy, and then the song started and they were fucking going
That's
nuts,
good.
dude. It
At
was
least he didn't
awesome.
say open it up and nothing happened.
They did that wall.
No.
Did they do the wall? The wall of death. I hate the wall
What's
of death.
that?
Where they split the whole crowd in
Hardcore
half
dancing.
and then you just fucking run into each
Oh
other.
no, they don't do that.
Yeah, I hate
They
that
were
shit.
hardcore dancing, swinging, picking up chains.
It's just a lot of push.
Oh.
I mean, I
I
was
used to do that.
I was in
funny.
the,
I'd laugh at myself the whole time.
I was in the elder emo section, so like I was like sitting in
Oh,
the
you
cut.
had your arms crossed?
I had my
Doing the impress me bro at the back of the
Shaking
room.
your head
no,
back and forth.
I had a nice like little round
This
table.
ain't it, man. This ain't like it was back in my day.
You're not that guy, pal.
That's
You're
what
not
Jared
that
does
guy.
at the theater from the cuck chair.
Yep, I'm sitting up there and Cameron's down in the middle by people. I'm like, you fucking noob.
We don't watch movies, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've never been to a movie. And with that, with all this talk of music and the loving touch, we are here back on Sing the Set. My name is Cameron. His name is Gil. His name is Jared. Welcome to Sing the Set. Today's episode, we are talking about the albums that we are recommending most to people in our listening audience. I'm happy that you're here. And I'm happy to be recommending music to everybody because it's a passion of mine to be sharing music with others. I have a huge musical interest in all different types of music. If it makes sound, I'm interested to hear it. You guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make the sound. There it is.
I can start by recommending an album that is somewhat new to me. I heard this right when it came out. It is an Andrew Bird. Andrew Bird is a jazz musician or a folk musician, depending on the album. But Andrew Bird Trio, Andrew Bird, Alan Hampton, and Ted Moore created an album on Loma Vista Records. It's called Sunday Morning Put On. It came out in 2024. It's a modern day jazz album that was made for an easy Sunday morning, which is great for me because I like to do like a little bit of cleaning or a little bit of laundry or whatever we're doing on Sunday morning, making breakfast or whatever. And I can throw this album on and get my shit done and enjoy the soundtrack the whole time. Songs like Django or I Didn't Know What Time It Was, and some very cool covers and jazz standards. I fell in love too easily. I've grown accustomed to her face. And I just think that this album is such an easy going, such an easy listening feel, and I'd recommend it to anybody. Sunday Morning Put On by Andrew Bird.
It definitely sounds like some like elevator music type stuff, or like
It's got
walking into a hotel.
incredibly positive reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you checking out?
I want to talk about 3 albums today that have shaped my persona in life. And that first album came out in 1998 when Earl Simmons took the rap game by storm. I still remember buying his CD from FYE in the mall and getting into my car, putting it in my Discman and hitting play. Intro was the first track, and it went so hard the bass shaked the windows of my purple 94 Cavalier. I was hooked. DMX's It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Rap at this time was filled with flashy rappers, and DMX flipped the script. With his aggressive flows and dark spiritual themes, it was a breath of fresh air to the rap game. Released in May of '98, it sold 251,000 copies in the first week. This was his first of 5 consecutive #1 albums from DMX. He released his second album within the same year, and not only was the cover art dope, the album was just more of the gritty style and hard beats. This is a no-skip album. Even weaker tracks, it still holds up. Notable tracks that I love is X is Coming, Damien, How It's Going Down, and my personal favorite, ATF. Of course, everyone knows Rough Riders Anthem. When we were kids, the fear of catching on fire was such a serious issue. Stop, drop, and roll. Ask any millennial. Now it's stop, drop, and more than likely they're going to end up saying, shut them down, open up shop.
Oh, that's a Rough Riders roll.
It's all because of DMX and one of the best debuts of any artist ever. Rest in peace, Earl. I'm actually really thankful that I never got that double R tattoo. The first concert I ever went to was Rough Riders Cash Money Millionaires tour, and it was fucking insane. So you had like big timers and Juvenile and
hottest names in
Lil
the
Wayne,
game.
the Hot Boys, you know.
The hot boys,
dude,
we
that-
on fire.
The opener was like Monica and fucking
Monica.
shut up.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. That concert was absolutely insane. And so DMX, I used to be Thug.
Dude, I love Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Dude, that cover art is so sick.
Dude, I love that
That
album.
album is so good. He's made a lot of really good bangers, and
He's underappreciated, I feel.
he's definitely a little underappreciated. And it's sad, like
It's because he's got the weird voice and the bark.
But that's what made him the
And
best.
it is what made him
yeah.
correct.
Other people were doing it.
But a lot of, I think now people look at him and go, that's kind of whack.
But he's philosophical, though. You hear him talk normally, and his mind is like, everybody's like, oh, he's on crack. He's doing crack again. And he's like, no, dude, listen to him actually speak and what he's talking about.
So
People thought Cat Williams was crazy too when he said not to listen to Diddy, and look at
what
that.
happened. Yep.
he's got a documentary on HBO.
Every day I'm hustling.
Oh, good. DMX has a documentary on HBO about his life, and I found it to be quite sad considering, like, it just felt like a lot of that, like, believing in God and God's got me first and I'm battling demons and all this stuff. Like, after watching, I felt like, damn, a lot of this felt so performative. Like, it was just like
He's always
an
on edge, I
act.
feel like. Anytime I watch him talk, he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I got there, and then all of a sudden, the hot dog wasn't real. And then, what? And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But,
You know what I mean?
but you actually hear him.
I mean,
Yeah. And people are just sitting there going,
like
like they're genuinely scared that, like, what he's doing and talking about.
I got blood on my hands and there's no remorse.
I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. I'm a nasty, you know what? Okay.
yeah. So DMX, It's Dark, Hell and Hell is Hot.
Definitely a great album. I was telling Cameron how I recorded myself singing the Damien song because I loved it so much.
I
It's a really
almost
good song.
think if you're into hip hop and you haven't checked out It's Dark and Hell is Hot, you need to do so. If you're not into hip hop, this could be your gateway.
Could be. Let's find out.
Let's find out on the next.
Sing the set.
All right, 1983, a year after I was born. I never even knew this person existed, but ended up being one of the greatest guitar players of all time.
Sinead O'Connor. Oh,
Rip up the Pope, she says.
Oh, dude, he's talking about the Beatles.
Yeah.
Cyanide O'Connor.
Cyanide. One of the most influential guitar players of our time who couldn't read music. Played off the top of his head. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, okay.
And the first person to ever show me this person and listen to this person was my brother. My brother was almost 12 years older than me, and he had the most cool musical sense that I've ever known. My brother showed me artists from D'Angelo, R&B, to Thelonious Monk, to Stevie Ray Vaughan, to Muddy Waters, all these things that I never would have listened to on my own. And when I listened to it sitting in the truck with him, it was like the best time ever. So Stevie Ray was one of the ones that stuck with me because I got hooked on just watching how insanely good that he was and finding out some terrible things about him as well.
Liked his hat.
Very cool hat, very sweaty, but I found out he drank like a fish. So
That makes sense.
yeah, so he was just drenched, but could rip on a guitar. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble, 1983's album. The two singles, Love Struck Baby and Pride and Joy, were released from the album. A music video was made for Love Struck Baby and received regular rotation on MTV in 1983. Texas Flood was reissued in 1999 with 5 bonus tracks, including an interview segment, studio outtake, and 3 live tracks recorded on September 23rd, 1983 at the Palace in Hollywood, California. The album was reissued again in 2013 with 2 CDs in celebration of the album's 30th anniversary. Disc 1 is the original album with the bonus track Tin Pan Tin Pan Alley, which is one of my favorites. One of the songs I can only listen to at night. We were talking about that before. It's just one of those long songs, and he's just all of a sudden you hear these twang on guitar, like, and then it's like, but he's still singing at the same time. He's telling a story, and he's talking, and all of a sudden, the certain parts where you're making up this thing that he's talking about in your head, like, oh, what is he talking about? He's talking about this lady, and then here's a knock at the door, and he goes, "Bah!" And it's just like a part on the guitar that just sounds like he's telling a story as well as playing.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, 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 wow. Isn't that somebody said that?
Here am I sitting in a tin can.
Wow, that's pretty good.
We
dude.
like the Bowie.
I like Bowie.
I fucked Bowie. Continue.
Mick Jagger or Johnny Knoxville. He wore that shirt. Disc 2 is selections from the previous unreleased concert recorded at Ripley's Museum Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On October 20th, 1983, originally recorded for the King Biscuit. If you all know out there know King Biscuit.
Yeah. The King Biscuit Flower Hour.
Yep. Flower Hour radio program.
Yeah.
So
Is
you
that,
would
like is that like a baking show?
Yeah, no. Music.
Old music show.
But unfortunately, Stevie Ray met a tragic end very early. Shouldn't have happened, but it did. This is why I don't ride helicopters. He crashed in.
That's why.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Not because of Kobe.
Well, he was first. Yeah.
Is it because you can't afford? Never mind.
I can't afford it, and I'm not doing it.
Okay.
He died in a helicopter crash August 27th, 1990 in Troy, Wisconsin. He was going to a show. The helicopter, just something happened where it just started spinning out and crash landed. And that was the end of Stevie Ray and the history of Stevie Ray.
Dang, he just Richied himself, huh?
Yeah.
The Hindenburg is the reason I don't fly in blimps.
You don't fly in blimps, or is it a Zeppelin?
I used to be a blimp. Oh,
You did, yeah. Now you're a slim, thin
and
man.
I'm like a Slim Jim, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Snap into Cameron. That's a good T-shirt, huh?
Snap in a camera. I'll write that down.
Snap into a camera. Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to talk about a band that is hated by the internet.
And me.
And Jared.
Yes.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
They are on the All Blacks BV record label at this time. The album is called Silver Side Up. It came out in 2001. This is Nickelback.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think that Nickelback deserves the hate that they get. You can talk about their lyrics being kind of lame. I do agree that I think they were written by maybe an 8th grader. However, buddy, that's rock and roll. That's rock and roll at its finest. You ever hear Led Zeppelin? The way you squeeze my lemon makes the juice run down my leg? Come on, buddy. You ever hear AC/DC? Anything by
Terrible,
AC/DC.
everything.
Yeah. Dude, it's all bad. Lyrics from the 70s, the 80s, and even into the 90s, all pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, dude, that 70s, 80s is just like screaming, big hair, and grinding. Like,
Right.
that's all.
And they all look
Right.
like women.
Yeah.
Right.
And all I want to know is, how the hell did we hear Rob Rock Reels?
So to hear people complain about Nickelback and their weird fucking lyrics, I don't want to hear it. If you hate riffs, get the fuck out of here. The third studio album from the Canadian rock band Nickelback brings the riff. It finds the band building their sound. Never Again, Hangnail, Too Bad. These are all great rock and roll songs, and I don't think this band deserves the hate. That they
Spider-Man
get.
2, that's all I got to say.
Dude. And in the notes, I also wrote lyrics are just a little juvenile.
Yeah. Girl, you looks good, won't you? Pass? Yeah. I love Nickelback, dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand the hate. If you've ever been to I've never been to a
Like
Nickelback
people hate
concert.
them, they hate Limp Bizkit, and I fucking love Limp Bizkit.
I think people are turning around now. I think people are finally liking.
Yeah, Limp
Bizkit.
Bizkit's cool now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate,
I liked them before you did.
and I'll never say that. Like if you're a new Limp Bizkit fan, that's sweet. But turn around on Nickelback, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Nickelback's
Turn
got some
around.
jams.
Every now and then I get a-
How do you think they came up with their name? Do you think someone dropped a nickel? Or
Yeah, they were just getting changed.
or they owed them a nickel? You say, hey, buddy, give me my nickel back.
I think they were probably buying some Molson.
Molson?
Well,
In Canada? Is that the Molson?
I'm gonna talk about a band that a pop punk band that I think everybody hates or everyone kind of goes ugh or rolls their eyes at. I was in a weird spot in my 20s. The girls I dated, they cheated on me or didn't want a relationship. I was too nice and not a bigger jerk. I kept going back to old exes thinking I could fix them. Well, one day I walked into a Hot Topic and looked at the CDs, and I grabbed this album, Take This to Your Grave, by a band called Fall Out Boy.
Ugh.
I thought it was funny because the name of the band is rather corny, but it was a Simpsons character, and I thought, okay, that's cool. So I turned over the CD, and the first track is Tell Mick He Just Made My List of Things to Do Today, which is a line from another movie that I love, from Rushmore. So I put on the headphones, because back in the day you could actually listen to the CD in the store before you buy it. I really don't want to get into the whole, do you guys know what a CD is? 'Cause,
Camelot.
you know,
That's all I can say.
I was hooked the first 6 seconds. I didn't even let it play. I threw the headphones off, ran to my car, and this time it was a gold 94 Cavalier.
Oh,
And I actually had a CD player in the car. It was fancy. It was one that folds down.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. The one you could take off too. so
Yeah.
no one steals
No
it.
one- yeah.
yeah. Cameron's like, what the fuck are you talking
You guys are
about?
taking faces off?
I had the 10 CD changer in the trunk.
Ooh, you were rich.
Damn, dude.
Somebody
I didn't
can
know
afford a
I
helicopter
didn't know
ride.
You had it like that.
It came with the car.
Oh shit!
You could afford a helicopter ride.
This album became a part of me. This is an album full of jealousy and insecurity and breakups and messy relationships. The lyrics are dramatic and sometimes sarcastic. For me, it was the least emo sounding punk band at the time. Everything else at this time sounds whiny, where this one was an album where it was like wrap a car around a tree and burn, bitch. This album wasn't a huge success. It did, however, help launch the bands like Paramore, Panic at the Disco, and Gym Class Heroes. I love this album and this band for a lot of reasons. I got to see them play in front of 200 people. I got to meet them. Lead singer Patrick Stump remembered meeting me at 2 different shows within a year or two. I watched them explode into full stardom. I feel responsible for their success. I've stood front row at almost all of their shows that I've gone to. I almost passed out at Warped Tour with Matt Casper. Rest in peace, Matt Casper. Him and I had to get crowd surfed out, and that was a really cool moment because it was insane.
So hot
it
out
was
there.
so hot, and there were so many kids, and everybody's pushing, and I was jamming, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I think I'm gonna fucking pass out. I was like, Casper, I'm gonna pass out. And then this dude next to me was like, hey man, are you all right? I was like,
No.
I gotta get out of here. And he's like, I got you, bro. And he pushed a bunch of people out of the way. He's like, back up, we need to get this guy out. And he's like, come on, bro, step on my hands. And I stepped on his hand, and he fucking just threw me up there, man. He threw me up, and it was like I was a John Stark from Battle of the Bastards, when he came up for air, and he was just like, I was like, I can breathe, and all I saw was just hands of people, and I was getting crowd surfed out of the fucking pit. I have a fucking Fall Out Boy show. So I get why this band doesn't vibe with people. I can understand it. It took my friend Brian, shout out to Brian, longtime listener Brian, years to finally understand this. There's so much meaning in a lot of their songs. It's all just poetic. So yeah, Fall Out Boy, Take This to Your Grave. It's a fun album. I like it a lot.
We haven't been giving ratings to these, huh?
No, should we start doing ratings for our albums?
We
on
should
our
start doing ratings.
Sing the Set.
Maybe on the next episode of
Show.
Sing the Set we'll
Yeah, maybe.
do ratings.
I give this album 10. I don't know. Emo fedora hats out of
Give
10.
it passed out gills.
Passed out gills.
I like that one.
yeah.
Why'd you scoff at Fall Out Boy?
I just
You're,
because you said it might not sit well with people, so I was like, here we go. I'm waiting for my chance, and I was like, ugh.
yeah. Why?
I didn't like them at first. to be
At
honest.
first, you
Yes.
didn't like them.
No.
I also think that I have a theory that if their name wasn't Fall Out Boy, I think they would probably be a better band. What
What do you think it would? What do you think it would be?
Fallout Girl? No, I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know. The lyrics are really good. A lot of the lyrics are really good. They're really deep. There's meaning. There's story. There's all kinds of storytelling involved in a lot of those lyrics. And
You mentioned Panic at the Disco. I really like that band.
dude, that first album,
It blew up.
bro.
I really like Death of a Bachelor.
Death of a
That whole album is super good.
Yeah, it's super jazzy. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't like that one.
Yeah,
I like
that
it.
album a lot.
Yeah, I like that album. But yeah, that first Panic album, woo! Holy crap!
That thing blew up.
That thing was fucking crazy.
Every girl was there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, the 1989s brought you a lot of different types of music. They had Flock of Seagulls. They've had a lot of synth bands. They had a lot of bands that were just kind of the same, through the decades. But the 80s were special at the end. But The Cure was around before then, so The Cure. 1989, one of my favorite albums, Disintegration. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people don't know and understand Robert Smith because the way that he looks like a frog that put on makeup and hair and just got closed in a book.
Are you Robert Smith from The Cure?
This kid? Who is this kid?
That's my triangle.
Disintegration became the band's highest charting album, up to that point reaching number 3 on the UK's albums chart and number 12 on the US Billboard 200. And produced several hot hit singles, including Love Song, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It remains the band's highest-selling record to date, with more than 4 million copies sold worldwide. It was greeted with a warm critical reception before later being widely acclaimed, including placed at number 116 on Rolling Stone magazine's list of 500 greatest albums of all time. There was a time where The Cure, no one knew who they were. They just dressed funny, and they looked like what they call goth kids now. They didn't know what to make of them until they heard their music, and a Robert Smith melodical sounding voice that was angelic as well as British.
Their sound does not match what they look like.
No. You look at them, and then the other cover song that they did, MTV did a cover kind of basically giving The Cure their flowers at the time. I want to say it was like 2004 maybe. And AFI actually did a cover of the Love Song, or I think it was Love Song. And Robert Smith was sitting there standing with his arms crossed watching Davey Havok sing, which Davey Havok's got range. He's a great singer and perfect for that song to cover. And just watching that, it was like, and then AFI is just playing, and Robert Smith's just cocking his head, bobbing his head, looking and listening. Like, this is my song, kind of like, don't fuck this up. But The Cure has been around for many, many years, and they still, put out some good songs, but they haven't done anything recently. They're just old now.
I like Three Imaginary Boys. That's that album start to finish.
Are we talking about your album or your thoughts in your head?
That album really, really is just killer.
Yeah.
Disintegration. I'll check.
Burn is probably my favorite song that's on
I'll
the Crow
check-
soundtrack.
I will check this out because you recommended it.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do on Sing the Set, is recommend music for all.
Because that's what we all do, always do on
We've
this.
always done, and
Music.
we're here to do this. An album that has changed my life, has affected me greatly, and so this band is called the Acacia Strain, and notably, they are not for everybody. They're not for everybody. And if you get it, you get it. And I recommend this album, and I will recommend this album, and I'll give it 10 4 fucking funerals, no fucking weddings out of 10.
That's harsh.
dude. Shit.
Wow. Yeah.
This album is called Continent. It came out in 2008. It's by the Acacia Strain. One of my all-time favorite bands, even giving up skin to immortalize this band. The big art piece on my shin is the singer from the Acacia Strain wearing a Johnny Cupcakes t-shirt standing on a pile of dead bodies in front of a mushroom cloud. We'll post it for the show. I love the Acacia Strain, and I love Vincent Bennett, and just everything that he talks about on stage, and the music is hyper negative. It's pissed about everything. It's pissed about life. It's pissed about war. It's pissed about politics. It's pissed about love. It's pissed about hate. If you're mad about being mad all the fucking time, this is for you.
Damn, I think I need to listen to them.
There's moments in every single Acacia Strain show that I've ever been to that Vincent takes the mic where there's no music, and he talks about being sad and dealing with life, and I cry every fucking time. I've seen them 10, 15 times, And every time I see him talk about the sadness that you're dealing with in your day to day, or the anger that you're dealing with in your day to day, and it being okay because you have this outlet and that you're here today, and that's what matters. And I'm getting goosebumps right now, but
Hell yeah, dude.
It fucking matters that you're here, and the Acacia Strain lets you know that, while also letting you know that it's okay to ruin somebody's fucking night and elbow them right in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Yes. One of my all-time favorite bands, the Acacia Strain. The album deals with brutality and sadness, and it's heavy as sin. And it's a lot of anti-religious themes and slamming breakdowns. Doctor Doom, JFC, and Cthulhu are some of the big hits off of it. But honestly, Balboa Towers is sweet, and it's just really, really good start to finish. So definitely check out Continent from the Acacia Strain.
Damn, I'm gonna have to do that. They might make a good gym music. In the mid 2000s, we're going back. Gym Class Heroes took pop punk and added hip hop, funk, and a little bit of jazz to the scene. The Paper Cut Chronicles is my last album I'm talking about, and this is still on heavy rotation. The whole album deals with insecurities and relationships, navigating life in the ever-changing world around us. Every song feels like a live performance. It was so different sounding than everything else out there at the time. It was just great storytelling, as Travie McCoy wrote the album from his own perspective, reflecting on his own experience. In the track Taxi Driver, he calls out dozens of other bands as a love letter to the 2000s emo scene. Track 11, Faces in the Hall, talks about being an outsider struggling to figure out who you really are, who you want to be. Track 15, To Bob Ross with Love, talks about staying creative, being kind, and supportive to everyone. It also has the line, Tell Bob thanks for all the happy little trees. And of course, Kid Nothing Boy vs. the Echo Factory is a protest to how much hip-hop at the time has lost its substance. Everyone just rapping about what they have instead of just being honest with yourself and the fans. It's an awesome album, and I can't wait for their new album, hopefully this year. This is, again, another band from the Fall Out Boy era, that got popular because of them, and they were on tour with them, and I was one of like maybe 10 kids in the crowd at Clutch Cargo singing on the bar to every Gym Class Hero song. And I just like remember it to this day. Like I have pictures of like Travie and the Gym Class Hero. I think there's a picture of like Patrick Stump in the very back, like watching the audience and everyone react. And I was like one of the only people out there singing and watching them blow up again. And that was super cool too.
What album was this? This is as cruel as School Children?
No, this is their first. This is Paper Cut Chronicles.
Okay.
Very cool cover art, very graffiti inspired, and the whole album is just really good. And it's sad. It's a little depressing, but it hits in all the right ways. And yeah, they're supposed to. Another album's coming out this year. Rumors of them going on tour with Fall Out Boy and another band called Academy Is. And if that happens, holy fuck, dude, I am gonna lose my ever-loving shit. Like I already told Sam, like, I hope you're ready to sit front row because I will buy tickets to sit front row. I'm gonna be jamming.
They're
out to them,
sitting
so
at your shows?
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
He's old. He's unk now.
I'm on now. They offer chairs in the
Yeah,
front.
I can't be in there swinging
Well,
my arms and
elbow-
legs.
Elder emos, man.
Yeah,
Lot
they
of-
fell off quick.
I would
too.
say most shows that I go to, there are no seats.
Yeah,
Yeah, they fell off pretty fast. Well, they had like after the second album, they kind of all like went their own ways, and then the Quilt came out, and that was okay. They had a couple songs on that were pretty good.
I forgot about him until you brought him up the other day. I was like, holy shit!
My new girlfriend.
Travie had he was dating Katie Holmes.
What?
Katy Perry.
Oh,
He was
He's
dating
in love
Katy
with
Perry.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, I was like
Tom
I
Cruise's
couldn't think
arch
of-
enemy.
Old front tooth.
He tried to make an album, Lazarus, that didn't work out very well. And,
So did David Bowie. Didn't do well.
yeah,
He made
was,
an album called Lazarus.
but yeah, I'm excited that he's got the band back together, and
That's
I hope
good.
they
Hopefully
make-
they turn it around.
I'm
so.
from Pythagoras. My name is Lazarus. Rob Zombie. No.
Rob Zombie. He sang that.
No Rob Zombie, no anyone,
Damn.
no.
I
I would have never
Rob.
got that
I
one.
like Rob.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the hip hop world brought us a lot of different albums throughout the years. Began in the 70s, 80s, blew up big time.
Oh, you're about to talk about Sugar Hill Gang?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
The 90s brought us gangster rap.
Cypress Hill?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh, he did Thriller. That's all I can say. It's 1996's Tupac, All Eyes on Me. One of the first double disc albums of all time, next to Will Smith, Fresh Prince, Jazzy Jeff, made the first double disc album, but they don't really count. So
Damn, dude, you're gonna just
Tupac's got it, and he already,
I actually dig Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah?
Yeah, like his like
Solo
everything
stuff?
everything he's done is actually pretty fucking sweet. Continue.
Do you like Will Smith now?
I never did.
I'm an action star.
Get that garbage out of
It
here.
was a nightmare on my street.
So bad. I never liked him. And then Tupac
Really?
has one picture with Will Smith, and Will Smith is an upside down middle finger. And I saw that, and I'm like, damn, he's trying to be hard, and he
What a-
still can't
what a
do
poser.
it. Still can't do
You
it.
never liked him in Fresh Prince?
I did, but
Damn, dude.
I don't know. And then I liked his movie, like Bad Boys. Yes, of
The
course.
fuck is Bad Boys?
You know Bad Boys. The movie?
What you gonna
Yeah.
do? Sorry, go ahead, continue. Sorry.
So this was the second album, like I said, by Tupac to chart at number 1 on both Billboard 200 and the top R&B hip hop album charts, selling 566,000 copies in the first week. I was one of those 566,000 people. And when I bought it from Media Play, I had to sneak get it because I saved a bunch of money doing chores. Bought my first double disc album of Tupac, brought it home, tried to run upstairs. My dad caught me. He said, "Hey, what do you got?" Which I should have just thrown the disc upstairs because he couldn't see it. Come back down with nothing. But I brought it down with me, and he goes, what is this? And I go, nothing. And he grabbed it, and he goes, huh. Snapped it in half right in front of me.
Damn.
Oh, my God. It was like a slow-mo, like, you motherfucker. I was so pissed.
Damn.
So I had to re-buy it later on in life when I was an adult.
Last week.
Yeah, right. I still have it in my giant,
Ordered it off of eBay. $60.
Yeah, fuck. I remember playing about that when it came out.
Oh my god.
I think it was
dude.
30 or 40 when I got
Why
it.
didn't you just stream it?
This is the 90s, bro.
90s,
We're going to
bro.
sue you.
Fuck your bitch in the click to clack.
West Side when we ride, coming quick with game. The album won 1997 Soul Train Music Awards for Rap Album of the Year and was also nominated for Best Rap Album and the 39th Grammy Awards in 1997. Shakur also won an award for Favorite Hip Hop Artist at the American Music Awards in 1997. Upon release, All Eyes on Me received instant critical acclaim and was praised for its innovation in the rap genre. It was ranked by critics as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, as well as one of the greatest albums of all time. It was certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America. If you didn't know, it's the RIAA. In 2014, with shipments over 5 million copies, each disc in the double album counted as a separate unit for certification. I didn't know this. Writing this down, I was like, whoa, I didn't know any of this extracurricular things. And in 2020 was ranked 436 Rolling Stones updated list of 500 greatest albums of all time. And tragically, in 1996, Tupac was gunned down by, we don't know. But I
Suge Knight.
kind of have an idea. As well as Biggie Smalls dying that September of 1997.
Also Suge Knight.
Also, P. Diddy.
Do Cameron, I know you knew you. I know
I knew
you
Tupac. Yeah, I know.
Six-pack
know
shaker? Yeah.
Where you
Oh.
were when Tupac died.
I was.
I know where you were. Do you remember?
I was at getting ready for my 8th grade basketball game at White Pine Middle School. Shout out to White Pine Middle School, Saginaw, Michigan. Warming up, and all of a sudden, my friend Paxton, he was from Houston, came in and he goes, "Yo, they shot Tupac." And me, I go, "Again?" Meaning like he's been shot before at a studio,
Yeah.
lived, got shot 5 times, he lived. So I wasn't worried. I was like, yeah, so he got shot. He's going to be fine. Not thinking he's going to die.
Yeah.
And I found out he died, and I was playing, and everybody was like so bummed out because he's the biggest thing at that time.
Yeah,
You're
guys
in
were
middle
all,
school.
You guys were all getting hyped to
Yeah, we
hit
had-
him up.
Yeah, we had that, and we had
Fuck bad boy.
yeah, and we,
Fuck that other team.
and we had Bone Thugs and Harmony, first of the month. That was like played at every dance that we had because we could that and Gangster's Paradise. So we had all those.
I was at Roller King in Modesto, California, and I was skating around trying to pick up girls and get phone numbers.
And they were playing California.
And the DJ was like, "Hey, to announce this, everyone, but just want to let you guys know, Tupac has fatally died. He got shot in Vegas, and he is now deceased.
And
we want to give it up to Tupac." And everyone was like, "No!" All the kids were like,
And they were
"What?
like,
Oh my god!"
and then they were
They
like,
all poured out a drink for him.
and they
They
were
did.
like, Tina, you're parked in handicap zone. Can you please move your car?
I was like 15, bro. Nobody was. And then. and then I remember this kid came up to
Blue
me.
Honda, lights on. Blue Honda.
Tupac died.
I was like, "Charlie, your pizza is ready."
Yeah.
Charlie, pizza.
Right after
window,
this
window
tragic-
4.
Tragic
Lane
thing.
3 is open.
Your hour skating time is up.
Okay,
Couples
anyone-
only.
Okay, everyone with the red sticker on your skates, it is time for you to leave the skate. God damn it, you
This
guys.
song is for adults. Dude, I miss the roller skate because they would do shit like
Yeah,
that.
dude, it's so stupid.
He's like, everybody put your hands together for Cinnamon.
That's a different kind of roller
Oh,
king.
damn. Whoops.
But yeah, this kid came up to me and was like, "Tupac's dead. They killed him. They dead." I'm like, "Oh fuck, that sucks." And then like they were
As
like,
he's wearing a fucking backwards bandana on his head and a
It's
Red
Tupac.
Wings jersey.
he's like, "Here, hold this
Spitting
for
in
me,"
the
and it's
camera.
like the kid's like, "Here, hold this for me," and it's like a gun with blood all over it. I'm like, "What?"
That's my all-time favorite Tupac poster, though. He's the Red Wings jersey. He's got the bandana on. He's spitting at the media. And his brother, Mopreem, that was his name, was right next to him. It's kind of like his Charlie Murphy to his Eddie Murphy. Standing there with
Charlie
him.
Murphy.
I was waiting. It
Yeah.
was you again. Me.
I want the shirt or I want the poster. I was like, dude, I would love that.
You should get that tatted on your back.
I would love that.
That'd be sick.
I would do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is your pizza ready or more?
And I give it 10 out of Tupac still alive in Cuba out of 10.
Bro, that dude's so dead.
Yeah, damn.
I love that David Chappelle skit though.
Yeah, I wrote this song a long time ago, back in '94. Oh, all right.
Dave Chappelle, that's not your wife.
He's like, "What's on her lip? It might be doo doo." And then he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
That's so dumb, dude. I love it so much.
And then he keeps saying, "Back in '94," and everybody's like, "Okay," because he kept predicting the future, coming out with new albums every year.
Yeah, 6-pack shaker. What a dude.
Damn.
Six pack shaker.
That's a little hint for my buddy Jeff out there. Listening into the
Shout out to Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff.
sing the set here. If you stuck with us this long, 40 minutes into this episode, I want to thank all of you for Sing the Set. My name is Cameron. His name is Gil. His name is Jared. And we will see you next time here on Strike the Set. April fucking Fools, motherfucker.
Yeah, you dumb bitches.
Yeah, you stuck around for Sing the Set. Boo.
You sat around for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
thinking,
You thought we were talking about legacy sequels, well, guess what? We were
Jared
talking
doesn't
about
know.
music.
Yeah. This is a great episode. I didn't think we could pull that off.
I
but
think
but we did it.
We did it.
This is Strike the Set. My name is Cameron Dutcher. His name is Gil Mencius. His name is Jared Sir Swish the Jerk Frisch. And we are here this week to talk about legacy sequels.
And we're gonna
Emphasis on legacy.
We're going to find out.
My name is Brandon
What?
Keith. It has to be 10 years. His name is Lee Pace, by the way. Fuck you, Brandon.
We are going to find out today.
Just kidding.
What exactly is a legacy sequel? This is a category brought to us by Jared.
we thought the same thing, Gil and I did.
Yeah,
Okay, because we know what a legacy sequel is.
yeah, because we watch movies, man.
They're
Right.
full of shit,
Right.
by the way, everyone.
And
We're better than everyone
and
because we
I'm-
get
and
everything.
I'm excited to see what bullshit Jared brought us. As we dive into legacy sequels today, I'd like to talk about a film that came out in 2015. It is a Colin Trevorrow film. It is called Jurassic World, and I love the Jurassic World films. I thought that they did an excellent job with bringing back the dinosaurs, because big dinosaurs attacking people is awesome. I mean, I always thought that the Jurassic Park movies were excellent. I never thought there was a bad one. I'm told there are bad Jurassic Park movies. I don't think there are. With a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 72% on Rotten Tomatoes, I give Jurassic World 2015 9 Velociraptors with human names out of 10.
This is Kenny, the Blue Raptor.
Jeff, back to your cage.
A new theme park built in the same site with the original spirit and the original gusto that Jurassic Park was brought to you with. Jurassic World will be different. What with its genetically modified hybrid dinosaur, the Indominus Rex? Well, that all fails when the abomination of nature escapes from a killing spree around the park. The gyrosphere in this movie, that's the vehicle that these kids are driving around this island, that was brought to you by Steven Spielberg. That's a Steven Spielberg idea because they didn't want to do the original
Yeah,
trucks that they had, the
on a
Jeeps,
track.
the Jeeps that they had on the track. They wanted to be able to bring you closer to the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, how awesome would it be if we put them in a beach ball?"
Yeah, dude, let's just wrap them in a giant bubble
Yeah,
have
Bubble. This is Bubble Boy with dinosaurs.
with minus the Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jurassic World. I really liked that trilogy, and the newest one.
Not great.
It's not as buns as what people said it is.
Yeah,
but
I
it's-
also agree. It's
like,
not as.
I would say that it is like half buns.
It's like
I'll give it a
buns.
half hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
Cher's
side?
butt,
What's,
if we put it
what's-
that way.
What side of the bun? Like the flat side or the nice
Are we talking about a
round
side or top cut?
We're gonna talk about a normal bun.
Not circumcisions.
the normal
What?
bun. What do we?
Side or top cut?
No, we. What side of the bun are we cutting off of this movie?
Just the middle. Cut the middle.
So like the bottom
So
part.
you cut it in half.
So the bottom. You just want to cut
Yeah.
it this way.
So it's a cocktail weenie. Cocktail weenie. Bull's ass.
Cut it in half.
Hey, everyone.
I like all. I
Not
didn't
all.
Like,
Don't say
I
all.
don't like all.
You don't like three,
I
do you?
appreciate. I don't like well, I like Rebirth,
William H. Macy one?
the newest one.
Oh.
I don't like the one before that, where it was like a bunch of bad guys in an office and they're all like auctioning off dinosaurs. That one I didn't really care for. But then I also don't remember. Wait, that
Is
was
that where the
second
Indian
one.
guy dies in the helicopter? I am going down.
You know what? You know. My guy, I'm sorry, my friend.
My guy.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm going down.
Daddy is not coming on anything.
Come on, Dad.
You kicked my dog. You kicked my dog, and I'm going to kill you. Before I talk about legacy sequels, I'm going to talk about the Cosmic that I pulled. The Academy Award winner for Best Visual Effects, Godzilla -1 from 2023. Post-World War II Japan is trying to rebuild, and we follow Kochi, a kamikaze pilot who carries deep guilt for surviving the war. He failed his duties and struggles with the shame. Japan is trying to recover, and Godzilla appears, and because the country has almost no military presence, ordinary folk like you and me and our neighbor have to come together and find a way to stop him. -1 is very close to the original, dealing with post-war trauma, the guilt. You got to find the courage in the face of disaster, another disaster. This movie was absolutely incredible. Godzilla -1, I had to revisit it because I had only watched it once in the theaters, and I thought it was just so good. And I went back and watched it, and it was fucking awesome. 99% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 98% audience score. I give 2023's Godzilla -1 10 Mothras out of 10. No, Mothra's not in it, but I love Mothra.
Damn. This is the last movie I saw Matt Casper with.
Yeah, I know. dude.
This movie is so good that Matt Casper never had to see another movie.
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
dude.
Still
Shit.
remember him just sleeping next to me, and I'm like, damn, you're missing the movie, dude. What the fuck?
I'm not sleeping.
As I ate my Chipotle burrito out of my pocket.
I'm processing all the wings that I ate.
Yeah, dude. I don't even remember what he ate that day. He had popcorn. I remember I was looking at him. He was eating
Yeah, I
popcorn.
definitely drank.
Mothra!
Come back, Mata. Biodome. I know Cameron's excited for me to talk about my legacy sequel right now.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Blade 2.
Jaws 2.
I'm going to talk about fucking Ghostbusters 2 because I'm a dumbass.
Harry Potter and the
guess what?
Goblet of Fire.
News to Cameron, Matrix Resurrections 2021. This was a whole fucking ruse that this bitch believed me the whole time that I was going to do Blade 2 and I was going to do Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
Bro, you were really good.
No, I wasn't.
You were
No.
totally, yes, you were.
You know how easy it is for him to get going and you sometimes? Yes.
No, you really
it
were
is.
like, I'm going to talk about Blade 2 and Temple of Doom. I'm
Nope.
like, bro, that's
Why do you
not-
think I text you guys that? And I'm like, here we go. And I go like this. Send. And I go,
Bro,
Now we wait.
your feelings were so hurt.
no, I don't get her feelings.
You were like,
Trust me.
okay, wait, I want to talk about this. What do you think a legacy sequel is? And I'm like, bro, just talk about what you want to
See
talk
what I'm
about.
saying? See? It worked. It worked
Sure, dude.
swimmingly.
Sure, bro, whatever you need to tell yourself.
Calm down, Unc. We all can't go to Fall Out Boy when
Bro,
you
you're
want to
older
go.
than I am.
Well, you're older than me, you said. Well, I look young, so whatever. Eat it, Scott Bateman. Get that? Matrix Resurrections 2021, predecessor to the last Matrix, which was over 10 years. Directed by Lana Wachowski. IMDb gave it 5.6. Didn't get very good. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 63%, and I gave it 8. I believe Neo is still the 1 out of 10. Roughly 20 years after what?
I don't believe he is. Continue.
You turned into it's Pat. It's that time of the month again.
It's Pat.
Bills. I need to talk about that movie.
What are you, man, a brother or a sister? Well, I'm an only child.
So many good lines. What an underspoken about movie. Roughly 20 years after the revolutions, Neo is trapped in a simulation where he's designed as a successful game called The Matrix, based on the repressed memories of an actual real guy, not Neo. Neo was created in The Matrix, believing by the one Morpheus, who believed he was the one. Then, as we go on, 20 years later, the conflict, Neo must take the blue pills to manage his delusions, but eventually reunites with Trinity, who is living as a suburban mother named Tiffany. The new world, the machines have experienced a power crisis, leading them to revive Neo and Trinity to study them, using their connection to generate more energy. I like this movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I like that they reprised in a different way. They're being regular people. They don't really remember what happened, but they also feel a connection when you see Neo and Trinity together.
Did you say that you liked this movie?
I do. I'm sad that they didn't have Morpheus. That was the only thing I didn't like that they had.
And his pinch-on glasses.
Pinchon?
Pinchon?
Is
They
that
are.
a,
They're like.
is that a Mexican
They're
term?
like.
Did you just call me a racial slur?
He called you a chingao.
Say pinchon.
He's like, you fucking...
I like those pinchon glasses.
Why don't you take your pinchones and get out of here?
That's it. I'm broken. I can't do it anymore.
Here I come, Elizabeth.
Oh
I like this movie. I don't care.
really?
Yeah, I do. I know you guys don't like it.
Dude, this movie sucked, bro.
Yeah, whatever. You didn't watch it again. You didn't give it a rewatch.
You know what?
Maybe it does it over.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm a different person now than I was back then.
See?
And I will do what you won't do
Oh, please.
and actually watch this movie again.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
do it.
won't.
Why not? Why?
I don't think I saw it the first time.
Why not?
I didn't like.
You don't like The Matrix?
I like The Matrix. I don't like the second one.
What?
And I don't think I watched anything past that.
You definitely have to rewatch 2 and 3.
If you were watching all these other ones, you got to rewatch this.
All right.
You got to do it, dude.
All right.
Yeah. If I finish K-pop
It's
Demon Hunters,
something.
I'll finish that.
You didn't K-pop.
You did
no,
not
I said I'm
finish.
going to
You're
if
not
you
gonna
listen.
do.
All right. Well, when you do,
Yeah, I'll talk about
you
it.
tell me, and I'll go back and rewatch the
All right.
Matrix.
You'll see me coming in with a tattoo. I'm like, sorry guys, I really liked it.
You're like, I actually
Here
really
it
liked
is. Damn it.
A movie that I really liked from 2018 is a David Gordon Green film. It's called Halloween. It has a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. I gave it 8 trap houses out of 10. No, not that kind of trap house, but it's got a bunch of booby traps in it.
Yeah, boobies.
Hell yeah.
Boobies.
Laurie Strode is dealing with stress after her 40-year relationship with Michael Myers, the masked killer who haunted her since Halloween night 4 decades ago. This movie is essentially Halloween H4O, and I don't know why they didn't market it as such.
So yeah, not a legacy sequel. It's funny enough.
It is. Came out a lot of years later. There was a big break with 2 Rob Zombie films, and I don't know, man. Those Rob Zombie films get a lot of hate too, but I really like those too. They
No?
changed the
You
story.
like his music and the movies.
I like his Halloween movies, and I like House of a Thousand Corpses.
I do too. I need to rewatch that.
But I do think the rest of his movies are kind of ass, and I also think that his wife is a fucking horrible actress.
But he puts her in
She's-
everything.
She's in everything.
Well, she wouldn't have been in anything if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
She wouldn't have. She hasn't been in anything else.
Right.
So that tells you right there.
Plus, he knows that he has an actress, and that I'm not sure he has to pay her.
Oh, he's paying her all right.
Digging the ditches and burning the witches.
He's
Yeah.
making deposits,
He's
if you know what I'm
slamming in
saying.
the back of a Dracula.
Slamming in the back of my moon wife. Is that her name? Moon?
Sherry Moon.
Sherry Moon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Halloween 2018. I remember when this first came out and like seeing the first trailer for it, and I was just jacked. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing another Halloween.
Yeah, is this the one where
They're gonna make these till the end of
he
time.
kills all the firemen in the fire in the house, and he
This
comes
is where he
out?
kills Dr. Loomis.
Yeah.
Is it also the one where evil dies tonight? Is it that
No,
one?
that's the third one in this trilogy.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
We might talk about that eventually too, because
Fuck.
that movie pisses me off, but only the last like 20 minutes pisses me. The rest of the movie is actually pretty fucking cool.
Is that the one? Is that day
Oh.
we were doing with Brandon? Is that the one where he's in space? No, that's 10.
No, it's
That's-
not.
Oh
So
my
mad.
god.
He was really good though. He got them all. When we were talking
Did
about
he?
Jason. Yeah, we were talking about Jason movies. And
Oh.
Cameron and I just kept ping ponging back and forth. Like, is that the one with
Each
this? Is that
each
the one with
picking
this?
like a different death from a different movie.
and
So he
Brandon,
gets skinned alive.
Brandon literally just pushed up his glasses
Dude, Brandon fell for it
and then
hard.
and he
yeah.
goes Oni, and then he just the glare went over his glasses like the way animes do, and
He's
he
like,
just like
Nani?
answered every single one of them correctly. So I was pretty impressed. Shout out to Brandon. Good job, Brandon. Probably one of the best Lego sequels ever from our good friend Mike Flanagan. Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well, Mike Flanagan. Comes the psychological thriller horror film Doctor Sleep. From the book by Stephen King, we follow Danny Torrance, who is the Danny from The Shining. He has been struggling with the events from the Overlook Hotel. In case you didn't know who this was, it's a legacy sequel from The Shining. Danny still has his psychic abilities, and he uses them to help hospice patients to comfort them in their passing. A young girl named Abra Stone, played by Kylie Curran, also has these psychic powers, and when a group called the True Knot, led by Rebecca Ferguson, she plays a character called Rose the Hat, her and her group hunt children in order to stay alive. This movie is filled with trauma, addiction, facing the past. It's perfect for Mike Flanagan. So if you've never watched Mike Flanagan stuff, it's all his shows are just alcoholics and drug addicts and families torn apart all because of it. It's perfect. It's a great movie. When you watch this movie, make sure you see the director's cut because it adds so much more depth to each and every one of these characters. 78% on Rotten Tomatoes with an 89% audience score. I give Dr. Sleep 10 out of 10. It's a perfect film. It's awesome. It's amazing. Mike Flanagan, you're amazing. Thanks for listening to us. Love and appreciate you. Hope can't wait to see all the movies you're coming out with.
And our friend Raquel is in it.
Oh.
Our friend Raquel.
Raquel the
She
Hat.
is in it?
Raquel the Hat.
She's in
Yeah.
it?
I mean, she kind of looks like the Hat.
Yeah,
She has the same hat.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Only
you're right.
because of the hat.
Yeah,
I'm
only
like, wait a minute. What? What did I miss here? 2022 brought us something.
It's something.
You got to get that on a shirt. Yeah, that would be perfect for you.
I was thinking of- I was actually
It's
think-
something. Dot, dot, dot.
I was actually thinking of quotes that we could all get our shirts on.
Yeah, what would mine be?
Yours would be like,
The back says, "Don't know what a legacy sequel is."
"What's a Lego sequel?"
What's a Legolas from Lord of the Rings?
Yell at my sandwich.
Yeah, that's a
Yellow
good one.
sandwich. Your gross ass sandwich.
Come on, just eat it.
Gross, dude.
Just like Weird Al said. Well, 2022 brought us a legacy sequel of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Directed by David Blue Garcia. IMDb gave it 4.7. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 31%. And I give it 4. It's something out of 10. Melody, her teenage sister Lila, and her friend Dante and Ruth.
Delilah.
Oh, I could listen to her.
Welcome
all night.
back, everyone.
106.3 in Harlow to auction off properties and turn them into a trendy town. The catalyst, the group displaces an elderly woman, Jenny, who lives in a local orphanage. She dies of a heart attack, causing the silent man she lived with, Leatherface, to go on a rampage. Leatherface's return after murdering officers in an ambulance and wearing Jenny's face. Leatherface terrorizes the group and a busload of investors. The survivors return. Sally Hardesty, the 1974 solo survivor of the original, returns as vengeful Texas Ranger seeking to kill Leatherface to end her 50-year nightmare. Movie's not great, but it's also okay. I didn't love it or anything, but it's like, you know, I like the 2004 version of Texas Chainsaw with Jennifer Biel.
Is this the one with the cool bus scene?
Yeah, there's a snow or the sunflowers.
Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The sunflowers were standing
cool.
out there. Yeah,
That's 2000.
Is that the one?
20?
22.
That's the one that was on Netflix. right?
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also like that. The bus scene is sweet.
Yeah.
The hammer when he fucking gives that guy backwards stork leg is sweet.
Oh,
Yep, take a big old backwards stork leg step.
Man, anything with the legs, shit like that. Ugh.
I like this movie a lot too. I also liked Texas Chainsaw.
Like the original?
No,
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
called Texas
Oh, okay.
Chainsaw because the studio didn't have the rights to the name, but they had the rights to the characters. I don't know how all that works, but Texas Chainsaw is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what year that one is.
I couldn't tell. I think 29, 8, 7,
6,
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
explosion.
we just don't have the technology to look that shit up.
True. I'm going to talk about a movie that did come out in 2020.
Oh,
I saw this
2013.
movie when I was amped for this movie. Okay. And I wasn't excited about the movie itself. I was excited about the movie going experience because all the theaters were closed and you couldn't go to a movie theater. So in Michigan, there are a couple of them. I think there are 2. But we went to Highway 23, your US 23 drive-in to see this. And if you get to a movie this summer, go to US 23 drive-in. You can see 2 movies. They always do double features. And we saw Bill and Ted Face the Music from 2020 is a Dean Parisot film. Has a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I think is pretty generous for people to be rating this movie so high. I gave it 6 righteous
Dispositions?
righteous depictions of heaven
Oh.
out of 10. Once told that they would save the universe during a time-traveling adventure, 2 rockers from San Dimas, California find themselves middle-aged fathers still trying to write a hit song and fulfill their destiny.
Rufus!
This movie's all right. It has to do with their kids, and as we know with legacy sequels, and they bring in the kids, it always seems like they're trying to appeal.
Do we know?
It seems like they're trying to appeal to a younger audience, and it doesn't always hit. And in this case, it wasn't the same for me, and apparently it wasn't the same for anybody else because they didn't automatically greenlight a sequel with just those kids like they did with Ghostbusters.
I haven't seen this yet.
So
I was kind of nervous to watch it because I love 1 and 2.
yeah, I don't love this.
Bogus Journey is probably my favorite, though.
Who's it for?
Yeah. For the nostalgic kids.
I
that grew up with it.
Yeah, I think it's for the same people that like Dumb and Dumber too.
Yeah. They brought the daughters in that one, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. I didn't see that one either. I'm nervous to do shit like that. Like watch, like Joe Dirt 2. Still haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching that.
What's
shit.
the other one? There's another part 2 where it was like people are like, don't watch it. Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Happy
Oh, dude,
Gilmore.
fuck that movie.
I was irritated
Bad
by the
Bunny's pretty
trailer.
sweet in it.
Yeah, Bad Bunny's pretty sweet in it. Shout out to Bad Bunny.
John Daly is pretty cool in it too.
There are
Was he
some cool.
drinking?
There are some cool moments
Yeah.
But that's it.
in Happy Gilmore too. But like,
His daughters are actually Adam Sandler's daughters are actually pretty good actresses.
yeah, they're
They've
okay.
done their own
Yeah.
movies too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fuck Happy Gilmore too. They should have just called it something else.
Yeah.
Well, now Will Ferrell's gonna be in his own golf movie.
What?
Yeah.
I want to see Kicking and Screaming too.
Oh, make it rated R.
I've told you guys my theory where I think Will Ferrell movies are only funny like halfway through, and then you got to just shut them off.
All of them? There's got to be more.
You want to
than
see
one.
him do Ladybugs?
Like,
reboot or Ladybugs?
I want to see him do Bad News Bears.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Uh,
But they did that with what?
Billy
with
Bob.
Yeah,
Billy
well,
Bob.
fuck Billy Bob.
How
wow.
fucking dare you?
Yeah, dude, fuck him.
Billy Bob's the man, dude.
Anyway, directed by
He gets cell service everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah, what
He's
a
T-Mobile guy.
Yeah,
now.
what a sellout he is. No,
Wow.
I don't mind him.
Landman's
he's
so
okay.
good.
He's okay. He's all right.
Get out of here.
She ain't gonna shit right for a week.
That's okay. That's why I don't like him.
Because he did a dirty movie.
No, but not only that, but like after he did that, it's like that was his only like thing
You think that he played the same
he
character?
was doing. Yeah, because he did 2 Bad Santa movies, then he did the Bad News Bears, and then he did another movie, and he's literally the same fucking guy.
So
in each
good, though.
one.
It works.
Yeah, he
Just
fucked-
like
So
Tom
anyway,
Cruise.
I
Tom
think-
Cruise does all the same movies.
Well, he doesn't.
dude, he fucked Lauren Graham.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's a...
We
yeah,
all
like
want- we
when
all
Will,
want that.
When
We all
Will
want
Ferrell
it.
finally loses like the race, or when he finally goes crazy, like I pretty much in Talladega Nights, that's pretty much when I shut it off. Like I don't. There's
You're like,
really
that's it?
nothing. That's I think I'm enough. Like I'm enough.
You don't like Will Ferrell.
Same in like Step Brothers. I can't.
Elf?
Step
Get,
Brothers
that's
even?
different. 'cause
Step
that's a Christmas
Brothers
movie.
even?
Step Brother. Once they become friends, it's not as funny anymore after that. Yeah, I don't think it's as funny.
Wow.
Elf is different.
Damn.
Cry Macho?
That's terrible.
That's what?
It's in Spanish.
So anyway, my last
It's Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Lega sequel. My last one. My Lega sequel. The last one.
Legacy.
We're rounding back to this Will
Legacy.
Ferrell conversation.
Yeah. We
Next
got it.
episode, Will Ferrell movies, all of them.
Halfway through, I'm out.
Yeah, halfway through the show.
I can't believe you pulled a Jared on all Will Ferrell movies.
I
where
didn't-
you
I
only
really
watched
like
20 minutes
all
and then
of
you
them.
turn it off.
I said most.
Giving me shit for one
I do
movie.
believe most Will Ferrell movies are only funny about halfway through. Yeah, his particular movies.
Wow.
Maybe it's just me.
Old school?
Maybe you need a
That's not his movie.
Tropic Thunder. Just
He's not even.
Brandon's
in
like,
that movie.
he's yelling at the TV.
Dude, Austin Powers?
Okay.
I have broken my leg. Wait, I can probably. No, I can't stand on it.
Flint Tropics. That's what I meant.
I am on fire.
I thought that movie sucked.
What?
Yeah.
I was trying to be a
No,
stand-in in
dude,
that
Coffee
movie.
Black is awesome.
What?
Suck my cock. I'll murder your family.
We have an extremely dirty hippie down here on the court. He's all hopped up on goofballs, doesn't know where he is.
Damn. Now I know how.
Shit, he
Now, now I know how Jared feels after every episode.
Go have sex with yourself, asshole.
Shit.
Dude, that movie's sick. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
Shut up.
What, Semi-Pro?
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Oh my god. Continue.
A movie I did watch is directed by Ryan Coogler and starring Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone. As my final legacy sequel comes 2015's Creed. In case you lived under a rock and have no idea who Rocky Balboa is or Apollo Creed, I'll give you the quick rundown. Back in the day, which was a Wednesday, Rocky Balboa, played by Sylvester Stallone, and Apollo Creed, played by Carl Weathers, fought a couple times, and then when Creed went up against a steroid freak Russian, he was killed. He was killed in the ring, and Rocky blamed himself for it, and it kind of was his fault because he could have just threw in the towel or stopped the fight.
Throw the damn towel.
or stop the fight, but he didn't because he's a baby back bitch. Well, after like 7 sequels, 2015 released Creed, which follows Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed. And even though he grew up in a super comfortable life, he feels like he's being pulled into his father's legacy, so he travels to Philadelphia to find the man that knew his father best. Of course, Rocky refuses to train him. That doesn't stop Adonis, though, and just like any fighter, Rocky can't stay away from the ring. Also, who doesn't love a montage? This is probably one of the better Legacy sequels that have come out, considering there are 2 more movies in the series.
Are those also legacy sequels?
Even Rocky had a montage.
Maybe. No, I think they're Legacy sequels.
Do you guys know what a sequel legacy
They're
is?
sequels to a legacy sequel.
They are sequels to a Legacy sequel. Yes.
So it's part 2. Got it.
One of the few things that bothers me in this movie is the final fight. Adonis takes off his robes, and he's like this super jack ripped, just chiseled out dude, right? And then the guy he fights, Ricky Cullen, he just takes off his robes and he's like you now. You just like you're in a ring fighting a fucking steroid.
Fighting old
I look
Thin
like-
Man over here.
I look like Jesus from South Park when he's fighting Satan
Yeah,
in the ring.
I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
Scott
I can
Tenorman.
barely lift the gloves.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you're like that's how this guy and you look at them like, okay, this how are we gonna make this fight seem real? And it's okay. Like that was the only thing that really like irked me is like you couldn't find.
I once worked with a guy at the business that he came in and he was kind of bummed all day, and I said, "Dude, what the fuck is your problem?" And he was like, "My girlfriend said she wants to get dicked down by Michael B. Jordan."
I think I know who that is.
And I was like, "Okay."
So become
Right.
Michael B. Jordan.
And he's like, "So that happens, whatever." I'm like, "All right, dude." I kind of laughed.
Was it
right?
NW?
2 days later, I see him, and he's kind of bummed, and I was like, "Oh, still thinking about that, huh?" He goes, "I broke up with her." I was like, "No way, dude."
Because she was thinking
He came in. They would have been funnier if he was like, she got digged down by Michael B. Jordan.
That would have
It's
been.
Haley Steinfeld from Sinners.
That's so cool. That's so
Damn.
awesome, dude.
Damn.
To say that just out loud too, you know, it would have been funny if you would have just been like, "Yeah, me too."
I just started laughing. I couldn't
But he took
control
it that
myself.
serious that he broke up.
Yeah, I couldn't think of.
You know what? Good for him, bro. Good for him.
You know what though? He got a girlfriend immediately right after that, and she was also pretty good looking. So
Wow.
can't blame him.
Good for him. I'm interested who that is.
King doing king shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is that guy?
His name was Brandon. He worked at the business up front in the parking lot. Yeah.
Don't know who that is.
I don't know.
It was when I worked at Clio.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
I was wondering. I was like, thinking,
That's so cool, though. Good job, Brandon.
Yes.
Not you, Brandon.
yeah, ding,
Yeah.
fucking ding. Apollo Creed.
So back to this Will Ferrell thing, right?
All right.
You don't think it's funny when the hippie makes that shot, right, and they give him that big check, and
He's like-
he takes it to, he's like, "I couldn't cash my check, dude. Jackie, I couldn't cash my check." And he's like, "You have to take it to a bigger bank."
Because he doesn't have the money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you've never seen Semi-Pro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've
Woody
never seen
Harrelson,
Semi-Pro.
dude? Come on.
Okay, let's see.
It's time right now.
Is it? Did you talk about your?
Not yet. My
you-
poll I didn't do.
Oh, you didn't do a poll?
Nope. Well, I did, but I just didn't get to talk about it yet.
Oh, I didn't talk about one because we did the whole.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't. We didn't want to talk about our poll.
I didn't talk about the poll because I was
Oh.
going to do it on the next one. Because
Oh shit! I did though.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I fucked it all
You want
up.
to talk about yours?
You're not going to talk about yours, though?
No, I didn't write about it.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I got one.
Born on the 4th of July. I got to talk about next on the
Oh,
next
damn.
one.
Oh, all right. Fine.
Well, I got 2005s, and I think I know who wrote this. War of the Worlds.
You're welcome.
Written, directed by Steven Spielberg. IMDb gave it 6.6. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 76%. And I give it 7. Cameron, Tom Cruise is good and everything. Just accept it. Out of 10, originally from 1953. The novel was by H.G. Wells. The invasion aliens arrive in cylinders that crash land on Earth, immediately attacking humanity with heat rays and poisonous black smoke. The survival journey the main character travels through a devastated, chaotic landscape to reach safety with their children in the movie, or to find their spouse in the book. So you can go back and forth. It's 2 different versions of it. One goes to the children, the other one goes for the spouse. Humanity's weakness. Conventionally, military forces are completely ineffective against its technology superior aliens. The ending are the invaders are unexpectedly defeated, not by human action, but by their lack of immunity to earthly bacteria and diseases. So we could easily beat aliens with COVID, common cold, the flu, coughing in their faces.
Dude, COVID's not real. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh
RFK.
my god, we're gonna get
Here we go.
fucking
RFK.
booted
We're
off of
getting
here
canceled.
now.
He's like, the Jaguar pussy was good last night.
Just hit that edit button, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, I love the Scary Movie spoof of the War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that was good.
Scary Movie 4,
With
right?
Charlie Sheen playing Tom Cruise.
And he and he's singing in the basement to her,
Mm-hmm.
which is a real scene from War of the Worlds. But he's singing in the basement. He's like, "Because you're a bad bitch."
Charlie Sheen was just made to make funny movies. He's
Yeah.
done serious too, but he's good. I like him. I don't care.
Yeah, I like Charlie.
I don't care if
Sheen
he
as
has
well.
AIDS. And everything else imaginable.
Damn.
Did you watch the documentary on him?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. I believe every word that he says because why would he need to lie about it?
Why would he lie? He seems so trustworthy.
Yeah. It's like Santa Claus.
You got anything else, Gil?
That's it.
All right, let's do our polls.
All right.
Let's do a poll.
Do some polls.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Who is that?
Dance all night.
You sound like fucking Hank Hill.
It's
all night. Oh. Come on, grab this one. 1990 Captain America. Fuck me.
Yeah.
No one has pulled one for me yet, and I'm sad.
Johnny Menamin.
Oh, Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah.
That is a.
What
That
are you,
is a
Donald Trump trying to say acetaminophen?
Menemonic.
Yep, Johnny Mnemonic.
Yep.
That is a Keanu
Nem-
Reeves movie. And you're
Johnny
gonna
Mnemonic?
fucking love it.
Johnny Mnemonic?
Yes, I pulled Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Still not one of mine. Fuck!
Lock, Stock,
Is this not one of yours?
No.
Lock, Stock, Lock,
Throw some more in, dude.
Did you guys throw mine away?
Stock. You only put like 5 in there.
I put 25 in there. So.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Shut them down, open up.
That's
shut
when the
All
brain
right.
was
So on the next episode, I need to talk about Born on the 4th of July and Johnny Mnemonic.
Yes.
Yep.
Like a mnemonic device.
Yeah, but it's spelled M-N-E.
Look, I don't know. Just
I don't-
Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny
Just say
Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay, I
A
never heard
mnemonic.
of this.
Onomatopoeia.
I'm excited.
Lock, Stock, and
I've seen
Two
it. It's a good
Smoking
one.
Barrels.
All right, we will be back in a couple of
Are we
weeks.
going to talk about something else? Or no?
What do we want to talk about?
Oh, did we have something we were going to talk about? Before the show ended or no?
We have stuff to talk about after the show ends.
Okay, maybe that's it.
You have to talk about the promotion that I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
now.
what I thought it
Oh,
was.
yeah. We'll talk about that
Okay.
after the show.
Remember that you can follow us on Facebook. We are Strike the Set on Facebook, Strike the Set _podcast on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok, Strike the Set on,
Strike Set Podcast on TikTok.
and also
YouTube.
We're on YouTube now, so we are on YouTube. We're on
Audio
Spotify.
only.
Yeah, do we want to do video? I was gonna ask you guys about that.
You
We can
can.
work on video?
Sam was like, Sam's like, oh, you guys are on YouTube now, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, cool. How, you see your faces? I was like, no, we don't have that
Audio.
capabilities just yet. And she's like, and I'm like, what do you?
What's the point?
I mean, I was like, what? And she's like, people want to see your faces. They want to see your expressions. And I'm like, well, that means we're gonna need 3 cameras, and they're gonna be pointed at our dumb faces.
Put one in the
Right.
corner and it gets everyone like a fishbowl.
It's true. We could clip one to the top of the sign here and just,
Fishbowl it.
And then I'm just gonna stare at
and then
it.
it would be a room. It would be just a room view.
Yep. Read the room.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh well.
That'll work.
Follow us on our socials. Don't forget that we do have some events coming up. We will be at the Clash coming up. That is April 25th. Check the Facebook page for that. Oh no, Gil forgot.
No, I just
he's got the gout.
I just cracked my ankle and I'm old. So,
I'm fucking old.
oh, I'm gonna be limping for a couple of
I
days.
took a
on that
nap.
one.
Ah!
My fucking knee hurts. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
I got
Got
this
that
sack on my
arthritis.
elbow. It's full of some kind of fluid.
I don't know. It's
You're like,
dangling
oh, I got
now.
like juice in my elbow.
It's like a fucking Capri Sun.
I got juice in my fridge.
Juice in my fridge, ice in my veins. And also, we have a movie coming up. We're going to be showing Tammy and the T-Rex, the Midnight Monster movies. That was
Masonic
happening
Temple.
in May. Yeah, the Masonic Temple in Bay City, Michigan. So stay tuned to the Facebook page for that, Facebook and Instagram. We will see you next time.
Strike the Set is a Cave and Clover production, powered by Popcorn and powerful filmmaking.